Hey, Marty here at Comic Book Fanatics. So today I am going to the Space City Comic Con in Houston. So I figured I'd attempt to do a vlog. I don't even know if this is going to come out well or not, but I guess we'll see. And so this is my pack that I usually take to the conventions right here. So let me show you guys a few things that's in here. First of all, my ticket. You gotta have your ticket, right? Because you can't get in without your ticket. So one of the artists there, and here's my comic box that I use. This is by BCW, and I actually put my comic books in here, the ones that I'm going to get signed or the ones I pick up. And some of these, I'll show you a few of them. I'm not going to show you all of them, but some of these covers, there's an artist by the name of Joe Jusko that's going to be there, and this is some of his artwork. If you can see that. And he's like one of those old school artists that that did a lot of fantasy related type, kind of like Boris Vallejo, Frank Frazetta, Luis Rojo. So he's one of my favorites. And I followed him since I was a teenager, if not earlier. But this is some of his artwork, and I'm gonna plan on getting this signed. And I don't know if I maybe I brought too much. I don't know, but I don't sell any of these stuff. I like to keep it in my collection, but. He did some Savage Sword of Conan. Here's one of my favorite covers that he did a Savage Sword. It's nice. And here's another one of my favorite covers of his. I've had these for decades, I guess. Decades. And finally have an opportunity to meet the guy. So I'm very, very happy about that. And what did I do? So here's something else that I always take with me to the conventions. I'll take blank sketch covers. So I'll take some blank sketch covers with me. That way, if I decide to get a commission done on somebody, you know, if there's an artist there, I'll have these instead of paying those outrageous prices at the conventions. As you see, I always like to prepare before I go to these things. I remember the first few ones that, you know, you got to learn from these conventions. So these were some of the ones that earlier ones that I went to. So now I know a little bit better. So those are some of mine. And oh yeah, Author Sudam's going to be there, so I brought some sketches, some books by him, some Moon Knight, because I like Moon Knight. It's just some sketches by Author Sudam, and I'll just kind of get him to sign those too. I have a few of those. Did you see those? Okay. And so just two artists that are going to be there. There'll be some cosplayers down there. There'll be some, I don't know, hunting in the long boxes, or as Tim likes to say, digging in those long boxes. And that's really about it, to be honest with you. But this is my Captain America bag that I usually take. It's kind of heavy right now, but I got to unload this when I get to the hotel room. You know, I got some flair going on here. You know, flair. So I got little buttons, but this is my Captain America I'm gonna take to the conventions with me.
Hold it up.
You like?
Yes, so everyone can see all the cool buttons. Star Wars friends.
This is, and I bought this bag at Hot Topic, just in case you guys wonder where I got this from. But yeah, that's it. So, and I'll do more recording once I get there. All right, so about an hour and 52 minutes left into my drive. I'm stopping to take a piss break and to get me a bite to eat real quick. And yeah, so this is Houston. It's some really shitty weather today. As you can tell, I'm stopped, and I'll go to a crawl, then we'll speed up. Typical traffic here. Rain sucks. It is actually 4:24. And I was supposed to arrive around 3:30, so I'm already an hour behind. And according to my GPS, I still got another hour based off the speed we're going right now. But what are you gonna do? But it's okay. The first day of the con doesn't end until about 8 tonight, so I still have plenty of time. Now almost 5:30. And I still ain't made it there yet. According to my GPS, 25 minutes. And my God, man, this is, I was supposed to be here by 3:30, and I'm so behind schedule. Oh my goodness. All right, here it is. Look at this crap. Just the rain and the traffic. That's terrible, man. All right, so I finally made it here. It is, shoot, almost 6 o'clock. So I've only got like 2 hours before I head to the convention closes. So I'm gonna head down there right now. It's still raining cats and dogs, but this is the room that I got. Not too bad, not too shabby. There we go. And actually you can see the NRG Stadium right over here where the convention is going to be at. That's that building right there. I don't know if you can see that right there. You see it's pissing out there still. All right, so enough of me talking. I'm going to head down there. Hey, good morning everybody. So day 2 of the Space City Comic Con. Now, I was going to do this video last night, but I was absolutely tired. Despite the fact that it took me 5.5 hours to get to Houston, and by the time that I actually got checked in and got down to the convention center, I had only about an hour and a half left of before the convention closed. But you know, it was okay. Waking up this morning, having a cup of coffee, went downstairs, had a smoke, and I thought I'll show you guys a little bit of what I picked up yesterday before I actually started doing the conventions for the day. So when I first got in there, I ran into a cosplayer by the name of Tatiana, and she actually she's an actress too, that she plays in films called by Bat in the Sun. I don't know if you guys been to that YouTube channel, but they do a lot of the superhero against superhero type of videos, like Batman against I don't know, Predator or something like that. I can't remember. It's early. So I ran into her and she was really sweet, and what really surprised me was the fact that she remembered me from last year. And so I go up to her and I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" And she's like, "Hey, I remember you from last year." I said, "Oh, you do?" And she goes, "Yeah, you're a hard person to forget." I was like, "Oh, I was really flattered about that." But yet then again, of course I'm a hard person to forget. No. But if you don't know her, I actually picked up a couple of her prints, really gorgeous prints. And the first one that I got from her was her Wonder Woman one. Very beautiful. I love that one. She's such an amazing cosplayer. Really beautiful, sweet one. And then she also did this Red Sonja one. I really love this one too. So I ran into her and talked to her for a little bit, got to know her a bit, and she's a really nice person. And then I moved on, and I went to see Joe Jusko. And I mentioned that earlier, that I wanted to get a few things. Now, I thought maybe, I didn't want to be that guy where, you know, you bring like your entire collection. But being that it was Friday, and I believe it was so late and it was so rained out, I asked anyways he would sign the books that I brought over. So the first one that I got was the Joe Jusko cover of Vampirella. He signed that one for me. There's another one. And some of the Warlords of Mars. He signed like a whole bunch of these Warlords of Mars for me. There's another beautiful one. And I really love his art. And then this one too. And he was telling me the story about this cover. He said the reason why he had drawn and left this side blank was he wanted them to actually put Warlords of Mars right there, but they didn't do that. So I thought that was funny. Here's another beautiful one. And Oh, this is gorgeous. Check this one out. That's a beautiful, beautiful cover. Now the ones that, and he also signed a whole bunch of my Savage Sword of Conan's that I got. I'll show you my favorite ones that I got then. This one was Conan. And this is another one of my favorite ones right here. And he was really nice to sign those. I took a picture with him as well. And when I do the editing portion of this video, I'll probably input the pictures or videos of the people that I actually took photos with. And so that was really nice. And I'm going to go back today because he's doing sketches. And I want to get a sketch done by him, being that he was one of my favorite artists growing up. And this is way before I knew people like J. Scott Campbell, Adam Hughes, and people like that. I was really into artworks like by Boris Vallejo, Luis Rojo, Frazetta, all those old school classic artists that did covers for heavy metal and Conan, creepy magazines, eerie magazines. And for a lot of you young folks out there, I don't know if you guys probably remember any of that stuff, but I love that. Now, here's a couple books I got. Picked up some Batman Detective Comics, but just to fill some gaps. But I want to show you guys this beautiful Adam Hughes Atana cover I picked up. Picked up the Secret Wars cover. Isn't that gorgeous? They were really for nothing as well. And I picked up Dr. Manhattan #3 because I needed this original cover to go into my collection, and that completes my Dr. Manhattan. And then based off my boy Kevin's comics, I picked up the set of Minuteman. They actually had the whole entire set, and I think I only paid like $10 for the whole set, which I thought was a really good deal. And then another set that I got for like this, I think I got either like $7 or $8 for. This is Origins #2, and I had Origins #1, but now I have this one. But they sold the entire stack of this for I think it was like I don't know, $12 or something like that. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this. So and that's what I got on the day one, based off that hour and a half. So I did a lot within the hour and a half. Today I'm going to go back, as I mentioned, and hopefully do a little bit more digging through the boxes, take some more pictures, and have a lot more fun. Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today was day 2 of the Space City Comic Con, and what a day. I had a really great time. Got there probably around 10 and left around 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock or so. And walked all day, and I'll be honest with you, my knees and my feet are shot. I was walking my butt off today. But for the most part, it was a really great day. So I took a lot of pictures of cosplayers today, and I met a lot of contacts, people that are in the comic book industry, people that are vendors, different cosplayers, people that are holding their own type of, I guess you can call it, what is it, convention scenes, I guess, and they're kind of promoting that as well. But I met them and some volunteer people, and because I like to get into some volunteering for cosplay as well, and so they had like a sign-up sheet at one of the booths, and I signed up for that. So a lot happened today. A lot happened. I haven't done a lot of videos as far as this convention like I did at the last convention, because there was just so much going on. And I was just going back and forth from one scene to the next scene, and so it was just a lot easier for me to take pictures. I did pick up some comic books today, and I did get the rest of my books that I had brought with me to get signed by Arthur Sudan. And a really great conversation with him. Talked to him for a little bit. He was really interested in the whole aspect of me being in the military, and I talked a little bit about how I took martial arts when I was younger, and because he's big into martial arts. And it was very interesting because he's into Muay Thai, and I told him that I did learn Muay Thai, which is Thai kickboxing, when I was a lot younger, and so he's really interested. He was, and I also told him about some of the different types of martial arts that I took and the combatives trainings we got while we were in the military, and it's a form of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And so, we talked forever, and he was really nice enough to actually, I told him that I can't do a lot of that stuff anymore because of my knees and my lower back. And he gave me a recipe of things that he's been taking, because, him being old and his knees are not as good as it was when he was younger. So he was nice enough to give me a recipe. And, well, anyways, let me get into some of the books that I actually got signed. So there's let's do this one first. So one of these cosplayers, I see her all the time, and she's a really sweet girl, and she had a little cosplay book that's out, and her name is Kara Nicole, and so I got one of these books from her, and she signed it. She was nice enough to sign it. I got a free print with it, and so I'll take a look at this book a little bit more tonight. And I like to support the cosplay community because, first of all, they're models, and not to mention they're part of the whole comic book genre, if you will. So, and then some books that I brought from Arthur Sudan. I think that's how you say it. Arthur Sudan was my Moon Knight books, and this was one of them. He signed that one for me. He signed that one. And another beautiful cover, bullseye on it right there. There. Another one. And I think what I'll end up doing is making a totally separate video of all my pickups from the convention. That way we could, just go a little slower, and I'll do like that first person shooter with all you see is my hands in the book. That way you're not just seeing my face. And here's another one. Got that one signed. Got that one signed. I know I'm going by a little fast, but just wanted to show you guys that. And gave me a little certificate of authenticity back there. Not that I need it because of course these books are for me. They go in my collection. Digging through a couple dollar bins as well, and I picked up Bloodshot #1 at the dollar bin. Now I don't know if this is the first volume, second volume, or whatever, but I thought it was cool because it was a #1, and I just wanted to pick up a #1. I mean, you can't go wrong with #1 sometimes, right? And then I also picked up Before the Watchmen, Ozymandias. I don't know how the hell you say that name, to be honest with you. And I picked up #1 of that. And then #2 of that. And unfortunately, he didn't have the entire series, which I would have liked to get in the dollar bin. So I just kind of picked that one up. And I just figured I'll pick up more a little later on or something. And found the Comedian #1. Comedian #2, Night Owl #1, and I found another copy of Dr. Manhattan #1 because it's an Adam Hughes cover. So I was like, I like Adam Hughes. You can't go wrong with his art. So picked that one up, and I found this one at regular cover price. It was $3. I found Batman #1. Now it's not the original Batman Batman Beyond #1, but once again it is a #1, and I like to how Tim collects like these not bicentennials, but the like number 50s. I forgot what you call them. Man, my brain is not working. I've been walking all day, talking all day to people. I mean, Excuse me if my brain's not working. It's already 11 o'clock. Also picked up this variant copy. I think this is very limited to 1 in 500 or something. I'm not exactly sure. Dark Souls. And this is that variant cover right there. And I don't know much about Dark Souls, but I believe it was a video game. So it's an adaptation off of that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more about me, there's smarter people out there than me. So just make your comments on the comment section right there and educate me, would you? Just do a little education right here. All right, and I'm really happy to found some of these Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, the earlier ones that I needed to fill in some gaps. I'm not completely 100% on my run of the Spectacular Spider-Man, but I did pick up number 6, so that closes that. I picked up number 8, and picked up number 21, found that, and found also number 27. This is, I guess, a first Frank Miller run of the Daredevil in there. And then I also picked up number 35. No, not 35. I'm sorry, 28. And that just tells you how tired I am. My apologies. I make no excuse whatsoever. I'm tired, folks, okay? And number 255, I needed that one too. So I picked that one up. Found another Batman that I wanted, number 618. Yeah, really no key issues or anything, guys. These are just more filler books, if anything, just to kind of, as I mentioned, to close in some gaps and stuff. Also found another Savage Sword of Conan. This is number 74. Also a Joe Jusko cover. And got him to sign this as well. Right there, you see the signature. So he was happy enough to sign that. And I actually had this cover when I was a kid, a lot younger, but I lost it in all the transitions of life. But I was happy that I actually found another copy of it. This is another Joe Jusko cover of Conan the Barbarian. He signed that for me too. And found me a Vampirella number 19 right there. Now this is really an iconic cover. Not this one necessarily, but this one right where you see her letting the bat go. I cannot remember which one it was that had just her on the cover of it, but I like this one. I wanted to get this one because it had her doing that, and it shows all the earlier books of Vampirella. Now the guy did have Vampirella number 1, but that's really way out of my price range. It was going for about $500, and I wasn't ready to make that jump yet on that one, so I decided just to kind of let that one go. And I got a picture with Sam Jones, Flash Gordon, the guy who played Flash Gordon in the early 80s. And actually it came with my boy Frank, Punisher 88, asked me if I could get him a autograph, and I was like, yeah, no problem. So I stood in line, I got an autograph for him, and with the autograph came a picture with him. So I took the picture. Unfortunately, Frank, I know he would have loved it, because I think that would have meant more to him for him to be able to take that picture. But nevertheless, I took it. I'll post that, and what I'll do is on the Facebook group of Comic Book Fanatics, I'll start making a folder of all the conventions that we go to and everything. That way I can start tagging people in there, because when I take pictures of people at conventions, the cosplayers or the people that are dressed up, not necessarily the professional ones, but they sometimes give me their card, I give them my card, and they ask me if I could tag them, and so just kind of a two-way thing. And so that was really, really nice. And so I as I mentioned, I got a picture with Sam Jones. Let's see, and I don't have that. That's actually in my car, so I'll show that when I do that separate video, which I was telling you guys about. And one of the free prints that I got from The girl, Karen Nicole, from the book I was telling you about. I got a free print, and I got this one. It's a very sexy type of poison ivy with some hemp leaves, if you will, on there. And I was like, yeah, I want that one right there. Yes, naughty Marty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. But I don't care. I don't give a money. And that's pretty much it, everybody. And so that was day 2. And tomorrow I will be going back for day 3, but I'm not going to be staying all day. I'm going to go there, take some more pictures and everything like that. Meet, just talk to some more, and maybe just go around and see if I can find more comic books. There wasn't a lot of comic book vendors. I think for the most part, there was maybe 4 or 5 booths with comic vendors. Some overpriced, some mediocre, but then again, that's what you're going to get at conventions. They're trying to make a profit, and they boost the price ups on their books, and some of those prices are absolutely ridiculous. I wouldn't pay them out, but to each his own, man. No big deal. But I've been known to spend an arm and a leg on specific books. They did not have my Amazing Spider-Man number 12. It's no big deal. I probably can get it cheaper on eBay and bidding off of that, and getting it a lot less for, I think, what most of these people were trying to ask for. But yeah, well, that is it. That is all I have, and I hope you enjoy seeing what I picked up. Thank you so much. And another day tomorrow will be day 3, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody.
Right.
Let it now. Now.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Dictar. Check out Comic Book Fanatics. Watch Comic Book Fanatics. Hey guys, what's up? Come on over and watch Comic Book Fanatics. If you're not, you're missing out.
Let it now.
Hey, what's up everybody? So, alright, day 3 is over with. I am back on the road. Well, I'm actually about to head back onto the road. And I stayed a little bit later than I expected to today. I kind of slept in a little bit because my knees and my feet were shot from walking all day yesterday. Not too bad today. But I had actually wait for a commission from Joe Jusko that I got done. Matter of fact, I'll show that to you guys, hopefully. So, I got this done by Joe Jusko, and it's a red Sonya, and I'll give you guys a better view when I do my video on all the booty that I got for this convention. Booty meaning not like booty, but booty like you know, like pirates say, mean booties. And Tatiana was absolutely sweet. She gave me this just for the hell of it. She's like, I'm gonna give you one. I was like, all right. I mean, no problem. I did buy 2 of her prints on the first day, but I was just like, man, okay. And she's really nice, really great person. Got a chance to talk to her, get to know her as a person. So she is freaking awesome. Amazing actress, amazing cosplayer. She's a model. So check her out if you haven't seen her. I'll leave a link to her not YouTube, but her Facebook page and stuff. So just giving her a shout out. She's just an awesome person. She's just what makes these experiences, these conventions worthwhile when you meet new people. Made a lot of contacts and got to know a lot of people within, like, people that have their own YouTube channels that are much bigger than ours. Just different people all around, cosplayers, artists, all that good stuff. And once I get back, hopefully I'll be able to make this video and do the editing and everything that I need to do. But well, that wraps up this week. I got to get back to Colleen because my boy Ray is en route and I don't want to be late for when he got there. And I was supposed to link up with Edwin today, and unfortunately, because I'm running so behind, I was unable to get a chance to link up with him and go have lunch or breakfast or anything like that. So my apologies, Edwin. I apologize, but we also got Dallas Fan Day coming up as well, and we also got Comic Palooza. So I'll hit you on that flip side, brother. All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoy the final cut of this video that I put together, or this little vlog that I'm doing. My first attempt at it. Hopefully it doesn't suck, but we'll see. If it sucks, I'm sure you guys will let me know. All right, that's all I got. Peace.